Homeless camps in Vancouver. The term homeless refers to someone who is usually poor and frequently on the move from one temporary dwelling situation to another. Many slang words are used to describe such a person: squatter, hobo, bum, vagrant, and vagabond. Homeless camps take a variety of forms: tent cities, groups living under freeway overpasses, groups sleeping in the park, in subway tunnels, on sidewalks, etc. Studies show homeless encampments vary in size. Some, particularly those in the woods, can be fairly small, with only a few campers. Those under freeway overpasses or parks may be larger, with some reportedly having 100 or more people. Who lives in homeless camps? It's important to realize that although people living in homeless camps are homeless, most homeless people do not live in homeless camps. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development classifies homeless people in two broad categories: sheltered and unsheltered. A sheltered homeless person lives in an emergency shelter or transitional housing. This includes domestic violence shelters, residential programs for homeless or runaway youth, hotels, motels, or apartments. These are paid for by the government because the person is homeless. An unsheltered homeless person lives in a place not meant for human habitation, such as cars, parks, sidewalks, abandoned buildings, or on the street. About 44% of homeless people are unsheltered. Unsheltered homeless are usually single men who, unlike homeless families, are less likely to live in emergency shelter, transitional housing, or permanent supportive housing. Harms caused by homeless camps. Problems associated with homeless camps fall into three categories: impact on the homeless population, impact on the environment, and impact on the larger community. First off, the unhealthy conditions. Conditions in homeless camps can be dangerous to health. Garbage attracts rodents. Food cannot be stored and dishes cannot be washed properly. Depending on a camp's location, some residents might use portable toilets or public facilities, but most are likely to use an outdoor location. Poor hygiene contributes to dental and skin problems. Many homeless people living in homeless camps report addiction to drugs or alcohol. Number 2, impact on the environment. Another hazard linked to homeless camps is fire. Residents of homeless camps turn to wood stoves and campfires for heat and cooking. If left unattended, these fires can become out of control and burn down camp structures and injure people. Larger fires can spread to more populated areas and damage buildings. More significantly for the environment, these fires may kill animals and destroy their habitats. And lastly, impact on the larger community. Numerous studies have pointed to a strong relationship between homelessness and criminality. The longer someone is unsheltered, the more involved he or she becomes in criminal behavior. Threats to business viability. Many chronically homeless behaviors, for example, sleeping on the streets, panhandling, and public urination, are threatening and undesirable. The presence of transients creates an environment of lawlessness. During the day, transients sitting in front of businesses can scare away customers.